Moving on to item number 6, Plymouth Street Water Tower refurbishment.
I should have just brought my materials with me and stayed over here. All right, the item before you tonight is the Plymouth Street Water Tower. So the Plymouth Street Water Tower is a visible and emblematic city landmark. The Plymouth Streetscape project was completed in 2009, and at that time there were options evaluated for refurbishing the tower, putting some artistic elements on it, but based upon the economic downturn, that did not take place. So the proposed project includes removal of the existing fiber optic materials and equipment, patching, cleaning and preparing the entire structure, the legs and the tank for new painting, and then as an add alternate to the bid, we're going to bid the installation of vinyl signage on the north and south sides, signage that looks like this. If council approves authorizing to bid the project, we would advertise in March, award the contract in April for painting over the summer. The estimated fiscal impact is $180,000, $125,000 for the maintenance and painting, $35,000 for the final vinyl signage, and then $20,000 for construction management. Back in 2018, council approved having the Yuba Center Arts do a call to artists RFP to evaluate different options for the tank. At that point in time, the RFP would have requested artists to submit proposals. They would have been given, a selected candidate would have been given a $500 honorarium to develop that proposal more and then to cost out. And so if council wanted to continue with that concept, we're proposing to go ahead and bid with the vinyl signage as an add alternate just to see what that cost is. But there's always the option out there of continuing to work with the Yuba Center Arts to evaluate other options for that tank separate from just the Yuba City vinyl signage. There's currently $135,000 available, enough to cover the painting. And so regardless, as if we come forward to award the project, we'd have to find additional funds for the vinyl signage anyway. Alternatives are to approve only the maintenance and painting of the tower at the estimated cost of $125,000. Delay the project until next fiscal year. However, I note this tank has not been painted in quite a while and it needs to be done, or cancel the project completely. So the recommendation is to adopt a resolution approving the graphic design and painting specifications for the refurbishment of the Plymouth Street Water Tower and authorize advertisement for bids on the project. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
All right. Anybody from the public care to comment? All right. Anybody from the council care to comment?
Through the mayor,
Yes.
just a couple of questions on this. Ms. Langley, when we have discussed this project in the past, it's more than just painting that needs to be done to the water tower. I realize it's a landmark for our community, but if we don't do anything, this thing is going to continue to deteriorate and could be really an unsafe.
It's made of metal, so over time, right, if you don't address the painting, it would could rust, and then so there needs to be just that basic level of maintenance, unless there's any desire to just remove the tank completely and be done with it. That's always an option as well. But as a minimum, staff would recommend painting the tank, and then in terms of any type of graphics, that's something that we can evaluate once we actually have the bid for the vinyl graphics. The Yuba Center Arts, they were estimating concepts being anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 for artwork on that tank. And then I just want to note the vinyl graphics does not address any lighting of the tank, and so that would be something that would have to be addressed in the future as well if council wanted the tank to be uplit.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? All right. I like the idea, being on the board there, Yuba Center Arts, they have, making a phone call after this, they do have the ability to get grant funding, which would be matching funds. So of course, we need to go forward, it seems like, with the maintenance/painting of the tank, and then it doesn't hurt to get the costing of the wrap. But if we held off until we can get some more formalized meetings with Yuba Center Arts and those folks to see what potential we could leverage some money to get something really more vibrant and noteworthy up there. Of course, that doesn't look bad as proposed, but if we could ramp it up at no cost to us, we may as well look into it and try.
Okay.
That is my recommendation. In fact, I'll make that motion. Do I need to do it again, sir? All right. Do we have the public wanting to comment on something now?
Yes.
All right, we'll hold off on that, and we have a change of mind.
Good evening, gentlemen and ma'am. Yeah, my question is, is the tank still holding water? Are we still using it as a water tank, or is it just a beautiful tank in the middle of Yuba City?
I believe that latter / landmark and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah, the tank is not operational.
No.
Through the mayor, I agree with you. I think that if there's an opportunity to partner up with the Arts Council for the art piece, let's do the maintenance of, I can support that.
Is that a second then?
That's a second.
All right, very good. We have first and second to move forward.
Please clarify your motion.
Motion is to proceed as directed. However, we're not going to do anything decorative until we can confirm with the Yuba Center Arts to see what they have in the till, and perhaps get some matching funds to make something more decorative, which ended up being cost neutral to the city.
Okay, just to be clear through the mayor,
Find the money, that is.
yeah, we're going to spend the money that's already there to basically paint it, preserve it, and then everything beyond that, including design, including anything we do, would come back and all have our input and
Yes.
everything. Okay, thank you.
All right,
I'm good, Mr. Mayor.
we all good? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, and opposed, none. Thank you very much, Diana. Let's see.